Have you ever wondered if you're consuming too much sugar? It's a question many of us may have asked ourselves. Sugar is everywhere these days, and while a little can be enjoyable, overconsumption can lead to a variety of health issues. Keeping an eye on your sugar intake is crucial, not just for maintaining a balanced diet, but also for ensuring overall health. In today's video, we will explore the top 10 signs you're eating too much sugar. The first sign of excessive sugar intake is constant cravings for sugar. You see, when we consume sugar, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that makes us feel good. It's the same substance that gets released when we do something we enjoy, like listening to our favorite song. Over time, our brain starts to associate sugar with this feel-good sensation, leading us to crave more of it. In fact, this is similar to how addictions work, but it's not just about the brain. When we eat a lot of sugar, our body has to produce more insulin to keep our blood sugar levels in check. This can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that makes our body less responsive to insulin, causing us to crave more sugar to get the same effect. So if you often find yourself craving sweets, it might be a sign that you're eating too much sugar. The second sign is feeling tired. Now, you may wonder, how does sugar consumption relate to fatigue? Well, it's all about the notorious sugar crashes. When you consume a large quantity of sugar, your body responds by producing insulin to bring your blood sugar levels back down. But sometimes the insulin does its job too well, causing a rapid drop in blood sugar. This is what we call a sugar crash. It can lead to feelings of weakness, fatigue, and a lack of energy. Picture this: you're enjoying a sugary treat, feeling that initial rush of energy, but then suddenly you're hit with a wave of tiredness. This isn't just a coincidence, it's a direct result of the sugar crash. When this happens frequently, it can be a telltale sign that you're consuming more sugar than your body can handle. So, if you often feel tired, especially after meals, it could be a sign of too much sugar in your diet. Sign number 3 is weight gain. When we indulge in sugar-laden foods, our bodies get a quick energy boost from the high-calorie content. But what happens when we don't use up all that energy? It gets stored as fat. This is why a diet high in sugar often leads to weight gain. Now let's dive a bit deeper into this. When you consume sugar, your pancreas produces insulin to help your body absorb that sugar into your cells for energy. However, when you eat too much sugar, your body can become resistant to insulin. This means your body isn't as effective at removing sugar from your blood, causing you to store more fat. Furthermore, sugar can trick your brain into thinking you're still hungry, even when you're not. This is because sugar doesn't provide the same level of satiety as other foods, which can lead to overeating. If you've noticed a steady increase in your weight, despite not changing your exercise habits, your sugar intake could be the culprit. The fourth sign of excessive sugar intake is skin problems. Now you might be wondering, how can sugar affect your skin? It's not like you're rubbing candy bars on your face. Well, the answer lies in a process called glycation. When you consume sugar, it enters your bloodstream and attaches to proteins. This process produces harmful compounds known as advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. These AGEs can wreak havoc on your skin. They damage collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep your skin firm and elastic. This can lead to premature wrinkles and sagging. AGEs are also known to promote inflammation and oxidative stress, which can exacerbate skin conditions like acne and rosacea. So, if you've been noticing more breakouts, or if your skin isn't as firm and youthful as it once was, it might not be just aging. It could be the sugar in your diet. If you've been experiencing skin problems, it might be time to evaluate your sugar consumption. Sign number 5 is problems with your teeth. Sugar is notorious for being a major contributor to tooth decay. It's not the sugar itself that damages the teeth, but rather the chain of events that occur after you eat that sweet treat. When sugar is consumed, it interacts with the bacteria within the plaque to produce harmful acids. These acids are what lead to cavities by eroding the enamel, the protective outer layer of your teeth. Over time, this erosion can lead to an array of dental issues, including cavities, gum disease, and even tooth loss. Besides, excessive sugar intake can also lead to bad breath, as the bacteria that cause this are fed by sugars. So, the more sugar you eat, the more you're encouraging these bacteria to grow. In essence, your pearly whites might be sending you a clear message about your diet. If you're having frequent issues with your teeth, it could be due to high sugar intake. The sixth sign of excessive sugar intake is mood swings. But how does sugar influence our moods? Well, it's all about the roller coaster ride of blood sugar levels. When you consume a lot of sugar, your body has to produce insulin to bring those high sugar levels down. This rapid fluctuation can lead to feelings of irritability and moodiness. Moreover, sugar can temporarily boost your mood by causing your body to release serotonin, the so-called feel-good hormone. But once the sugar high wears off, your mood can plummet, leading to feelings of sadness or anxiety. Plus, the constant ups and downs in your blood sugar levels can make you feel drained and fatigued, which can further impact your mood. So, if you've been riding an emotional roller coaster lately, your sweet tooth might be to blame. If you've noticed that you're moodier than usual, it might be time to look at your sugar consumption. Sign number 7 is frequent cold and flu. Now you might be wondering, what does sugar have to do with catching a cold or the flu? Well, it's all about the immune system. Our immune system is the body's natural defense against diseases and infections, but an excess intake of sugar can weaken this crucial system. Here's how it works. When you consume too much sugar, it hampers the function of white blood cells, the primary fighters against viruses and bacteria. These cells become less efficient, making you more susceptible to illnesses. Moreover, sugar promotes inflammation throughout the body. This chronic inflammation can overwork your immune system, leaving it less capable of fighting off viruses and bacteria. And there you have it. You're more prone to catching that pesky cold or flu bug. So, if you notice that you're getting sick more often than usual, it might not be just bad luck. It could be a sign of too much sugar. The 8th sign of excessive sugar intake is poor concentration. Now, this might seem a little surprising, but let's unravel the science behind it. Our brain relies heavily on glucose, a type of sugar, for fuel. However, consuming too much sugar can lead to a surplus of glucose in the bloodstream, causing our bodies to release insulin. This surge of insulin can lead to a sudden drop in blood sugar levels, often referred to as a sugar crash. This crash can negatively impact cognitive function, making it difficult to concentrate or focus on tasks. Furthermore, studies have shown that a diet high in sugar can interfere with learning and memory by affecting the communication between brain cells. So, if your mind often drifts off during work or study, or you find it hard to stay on task, your sweet tooth might be the culprit. If you're having trouble focusing, your sugar intake could be to blame. Sign number 9 is high blood pressure. Now, you might be wondering, what does sugar have to do with blood pressure? Well, let's dive into it. Consuming too much sugar can lead to weight gain, and carrying extra weight increases the strain on your heart, leading to high blood pressure. But that's not all. When you consume sugar, your body has to release insulin to regulate your blood sugar levels. Over time, excessive sugar consumption can cause your body to become resistant to insulin, making it work harder. This can lead to an increase in blood pressure. Plus, sugar can inhibit the body's natural ability to balance levels of sodium and potassium, which are vital for blood pressure control. So, if you're noticing a rise in your blood pressure, it could be a sign that you're eating too much sugar. If you've been diagnosed with high blood pressure, it might be worth examining your sugar consumption. The final sign of excessive sugar intake is type 2 diabetes. Now, this is a serious health condition that occurs when your body becomes resistant to insulin, a hormone that controls blood sugar levels. Over time, a diet high in sugar can cause your body to struggle with managing these levels, leading to insulin resistance. The scary part is, type 2 diabetes doesn't develop overnight. It's often the result of years of poor dietary choices, including an overconsumption of sugar. This might start as increased thirst or frequent urination, then progress to more severe symptoms such as unexplained weight loss, fatigue, and frequent infections. It's crucial to remember that while sugar isn't the only cause of type 2 diabetes, it is a significant risk factor. So if you're experiencing any symptoms or if you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, it's worth taking a look at your diet and considering if your sugar intake could be a contributing factor. If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, it could be due to your high sugar intake. To recap, the top 10 signs of excessive sugar intake are constant cravings for sugar, feeling tired, weight gain, skin problems, issues with teeth, mood swings, frequent cold and flu, poor concentration, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Each of these signs is your body's way of signaling that it might be time to reassess your sugar consumption. Remember, it's important to monitor your sugar intake for optimal health. Thanks for watching.